I got a 27. I failed. But I will tell you, the person that I became in the process, even though I didn't quite get there, is what matters. And what ended up happening was my freshman year of college, we made a run we made a run all the way to the national championship. And I remember the day before the Final Four game, we were down in Orange Beach, Alabama. Now, I was the kid that got cut from the A team down to the B team, and I will tell you that a lot of those kids on the A team, almost all of them made fun of me. Almost all of them laughed at me because I was the kid that came to practice. We would practice a lot together. I was the kid that came to practice and was passionate. I was the kid that came to practice and worked my hardest. But I was like 5'3" my entire high school career, so they all made fun of me. They all laughed at me. But then in college, when I got to Notre Dame College, I had one scholarship offer, and it was Notre Dame College. I went there my freshman year. We made a run all the way to the national championship. Okay, Virginia just won the college basketball national championship. This is the same for soccer. All the way to the national championship game, but it was the day before the Final Four game. And the coach came up to me, or we were on the bus rather, down in Orange Beach, Alabama, and he said, "Come to the front of the bus." So I went to the front of the bus, and I got to him, and he sat me down and said, "Hey, Sam, I hadn't played much in the national tournament. My freshman year, I started 5 games, played quite a bit, but not a ton. Was more of a role player, and I hadn't played much at all during the national tournament." And they looked at me and they said, "Sam, you're going to play tomorrow. You're going to play. I don't know to what extent, how much you're going to play, but you need to be ready to play. I know you haven't played much in this national tournament. I don't even know if I had played at all. I can't remember, but you're going to play." And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. The next day, before every game, we would have a team meeting. They would announce the starting lineup. And usually they put it up on a whiteboard. So in the hotel down in Orange Beach, Alabama, I walked into the hotel, and there was a whiteboard in the room. It had the starting lineup. And there my name was, Vail, on the starting lineup in the Final Four. And I remember I left that team meeting. I walked up to my hotel room, and the hotel overlooked the ocean. I put my arms over the balcony, and I looked out into the ocean, and I just started crying. And I started crying because here I was, the kid that was told wasn't fast enough. The kid I was told wasn't athletic enough. The kid was told dozens and dozens of times by college coaches that he wasn't even good enough to play college soccer at any level, let alone in a national final, in a Final Four. I was the kid that was cut 4 years in a row from the A team to the B team, cut 4 years in a row from the State Olympic Development Team program, laughed at, made fun of, and here I was starting in a Final Four game. People's opinions don't have to determine your reality. You get to choose that, and you get to choose that by your attitude, by your persistence, by your perseverance, by your work ethic. You can do anything you want to do in life. I truly believe that. You know, I'm going to tell you the end of this story eventually here in a little bit. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you get to choose where you end up. Just because someone says that you're not good enough or that you can't do it, you can do it, and I want you to chase dreams and goals. And ever since then in my life, I have been somebody that has been hair on fire, wild after my dreams and goals. Because I want to become the person that I was put here to become. I want to become the person that God put me here to become. That's what I want.